Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central P time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know. We gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. 9 a.m. on the dollar. Of course, it's not 9 a.m. as always. How's everybody doing, chat? Mladen, what's up, man? Garrett, Toldi, hey, man. The green is gobbling. Yo, what's up? Good morning, XRP Legend. Good afternoon, Crypto Russ, Ash. Need to be on time to have a countdown. Not watching this all day. It's basically like 10 minutes in, so you know when the stream starts it's like 10 minutes in, give or take. You can see right now 10 minutes in, you know, because I started, we play some music, you know, I drink a little bit coffee, then I, you know, take 5-minute break, and by that time, you know, it's 10 minutes in, give or take, and you know, the stream starts. You know, if you've been here long enough, you would know that, you know, average time is 10 minutes. Sometimes 15, sometimes 5, but you know, average time is around 10 minutes from the stream starts. Alex D. Ball, good morning, how you doing, man? So not a lot of people in here right now, 16 people here right now watching this, only 6 likes. I don't know what you guys are doing with the like button, but you know, you're probably, you know, blind. So it's gonna be quick stream, quick and dirty. We're gonna look at what's happening with Bitcoin a little bit up here. We're not gonna look at, you know, stock market, and we might look at the stock market a little bit, just, you know, quickly and see how this actually plays out. I made a video yesterday. It's a, you know, big scary video yesterday. YouTube, the late adopter, right? I made a video yesterday. It has this very, you know, are we going back to 14K? Because, you know, people have been, you know, talking about again. As soon as we dump down a little bit, people are again talking about, you know, 10K, 14K, stuff like that, right? You know, we're going down below 19K, you know, pull back down to 20, whatever, right? And on Twitter, I wrote, when we had a dip, I wrote, where is it? Generational dip, because you know, oftentimes people, you know, when you're having some kind of bottom, people are, oh, this is generational bottom, you know, generational buying. Well, this is generational dip, because you know, how much dip are we gonna have? So we had this very nice dip up here. We're pulling back. This could definitely be some kind of rejection where we go back below previous low at 23.6. And once that's done, you know, we might actually go back. But you know, the important thing to take away from that video, from yesterday, is that we are technically, I mean, I don't see that much bearishness on the chart. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not very bearish. If not, I'm bullish, because every single dip gets bought very hard towards the upside. There's very little weakness in the price, and oftentimes when you analyze the charts, that's actually how you analyze the chart. You analyze the charts based on, you know, whether the price movement is bullish or price movement is bearish. A bearish price movement will kind of often get rejected by resistances, will oftentimes, you know, have a hard time breaking. If it breaks, it doesn't pump, and so forth, so forth. On the other side, bullish trends do tend to be very bullish, and they hold support very nicely. They bounce off hard off the supports, and so forth, so forth. So when analyzing the charts, we look for these, you know, these moves that, you know, big moves towards downside, then you see the reaction up, right? Big move towards downside, reaction up. Big move towards downside, reaction up. You know, we are looking for something that gives us confidence that, you know, this might be actually a very legit move. Down here we had a small move towards downside, very explode towards upside. Big move down here, you know, right back up there again. This is right now consolidated, just like I explained yesterday's video. This over here right now, it's consolidating after this big impulsive move up here. So we had a big impulsive move up here all the way down up to 25K. So we are doing this zigzag pattern up here at the top right now to, you know, consolidate, and this is actually consolidation at a higher, you know, higher time frames. So if you look at it, for example, on the daily time frame up here, big impulsive move, and right now we're just consolidating here up, you know, up around, you know, 25K level. This is a consolidation up, you know, towards the upside up here around 25K level. Could we go down to something like, you know, 21, 22K? Definitely can, you know, but this is consolidation up, you know, below the resistance line. So if you want to be bearish, if you know, want to listen to crypto savvy and whatnot, if you want to go down to, you know, some kind of you know, 10K or 14K, you know, 16K down here, 14K, whatever, 12K, doesn't matter. If you want to go down a lot, you know, these big time frames needs to break this level up here. This is a very important level. This needs to be broken. Why is this line up here? Very thin line. I don't like thin lines. 3, 2. Let's do 3. 3 is nice. Okay, 3 and then removed and then we got 3. Okay, nice. So we need to break some certain levels to be actually bearish. We are not bearish just yet, guys. We are not bearish just yet. Even this line up here, for example, this is a 4-hourly time frame. It's still not broken. It's still not broken. If you look at the moving averages up here, you'll see that yesterday we managed to hold the 10 moving average up here. Now this can, of course, you know, right now dump towards downside below the previous 10 moving average over here, and you know, close below it, and then we have to go below 20 moving average, then we have to go below the 50, below this line. But you know, none of these very crucial important levels are right now being broken, and these are just moving averages, right? And then you got these lines up here. You know, so we gotta, you know, we have to have 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves towards downside to actually become, you know, super bearish or something like that. So being in some kind of, you know, bearish state right now, you know, selling, you know, getting into the fear, it could be that, you know, this is, you know, people who sold up here, they might be, you know, dancing right now, having a good old time party and everything like that. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because the price is not bearish. You can see up here also these green candles up here. We got a bullish engulfing candle right back up, bullish engulfing candle right up. These red candles, they do pull us down, but you know, we don't have like over here bearish engulfing candles towards the downside where we, you know, immediately, you know, lost the momentum, and then, you know, got this, you know, higher high up here which actually failed. This was actually lower high up here with this week towards downside, and then pull back down here, right? But over here there is nothing such thing. There is no such thing, right? So on the daily time frame, we are still above the, you know, all moving averages. We you know, we are looking good. There is no, you know, technically no bearishness on the chart. Technically no bearishness chart. Now, if you look at a little bit small time frames, this is what people are, you know, afraid of, because we are breaking the trend towards downside up here right now. And this, even this pullback up here came to the you know, 20 moving average. Right now you can see up here the 20 moving average and 10 moving average. Right now it's curving towards upside, so we've been climbing up here, and right now we lost that, getting rejected up here. So we need to go below up here 23.6 towards downside to actually dump big time. Can this happen? Definitely can, but you know, even if that happens, you know, there is still, you know, a lot of, you know, like I just showed you, a lot of support levels that needs to be broken for us to be, you know, I'm a little bit more bearish at the moment. Mladen, don't bring in the FUD, please, no FUD, no FUD. No, I'm not as bearish as Mladen. Mladen is a little bit bearish. He's got his short, you know, hedge position and stuff like that. I do hope your shorts get wrecked, man. I do hope your shorts get wrecked. So this looks, you know, nice and dandy. Now there has been this line up here that people have been enjoying. I'm not enjoying it like this. I'm enjoying it up here, something like this, and we have to retest these levels. But it really doesn't matter. Maybe it's even something like this up here. You know, this could be also very nicely, because this stops up here, this bottoms down here. This is actually a lot better than, for example, this line over here, because this line, you know, at the back up down here, it's not confirming anything. But if you use the top up here and the bottom down here, then you see that these bottoms down here as well are also confirming. So we got a several confirmation of these very nice lines, and right now we are hitting that line. So maybe this is the actually true line that we are right now looking at. And right now over here that we are getting rejected by that. That's fine. So we need to get back up above this line to, you know, to break the 25k level. You see this line is actually going towards upside. That might actually happen eventually. But right now we, you know, had this nice pump. You know, we are going up down here, some kind of expanding musical instrument towards downside, some kind of channel. We broke towards that, went up to the resistance. Right now retest that, getting rejected by that. These things, you know, in bearish trend, these moves where you go up here, goes towards downside, retest the line, go back down. In bearish trends, these things tend to break. So I'm looking to break right now 23.7 down here to increase the bearishness, to increase the fear. But right now it's everything fine, because these kind of patterns up here, what often in bullish trends, what they do not break the bottom side. They do something like this up here and then break up and go towards upside. They don't go below previous low down here, right? So if you do go below previous low of at 23.7 over here, I would consider that bearish. Not bearish like you are breaking this line down here. Not bearish in the sense that we are breaking this line down here, but bearish that we might have, you know, a little bit more move towards downside, a little bit more move towards downside. But right now we're trying to hold this, you know, this 50 moving average up here. We broke that. We came above it. We're right now below, back below it again. And what I'm looking for right now, let's just put this over here because it's not a nice line. So what I'm looking for right now is the support level down here. There are actually two support levels. Let's pick up all of the support levels up here, all three support levels. So what I'm looking for right now is some kind of bounce out of 23.6 level up here, or something like that, even a little bit above that, and then maybe towards the upside. But this line needs to be broken again to, you know, increase the bullishness. So the way I see it right now, we got a, you know, resistance line, major resistance line that we need to break, and a support level that we don't want to break towards the downside. So still nothing is wrong with the chart. Yes, we lost this move up here towards the upside. We retested that, we're pulling back, but as long as we don't you know, continue the move towards the downside, everything is fine, everything is fine. So I'm not really in any kind of fear or anything like that. Everything looks fine and dandy. And you can see right now that the daily is actually pulling back below. The daily is actually pulling back below. Wait, I'm just clicking too much right now. There we go. The daily time frame. The daily is this, you know, this is weak towards upside. Right now it's pulling back. So this is, you know, still, you know, pushing towards downside up here, but I'm still you know, keeping optimism because this can, you know, just pull back right now. There is still 12 hours left. We start going towards upside. Right now pushing down. It's going quite fast right now, 0.8 0.9%, so there might be some kind of panic going on over here. But you know, this is daily candle, still haven't closed below the 10 moving average. Can we, you know, go down and, you know, close again in some kind of green up here? Definitely can. We just gotta get about 24.1. I mean, it's nothing much or anything like that. We got a, you know, 20 moving average right below us. We got a 50 moving average. We got these support levels over here, all over here. We got these support levels all over here. We got these support levels over there. This is also a major level up here. The previous stop up here that we are looking at 23.7. Right, there is also this level up here. Like, there is a whole bunch of support levels that can actually bounce us, right? So as long as we don't lose them, and when I say lose them, I mean close below these levels, then fail to get back up again, then it's okay. Then it's okay. Small time frame, just because of this rejection up here, might indicate some short-term bearishness. But as long as we right now short-term, as long as we on the short-term don't go below these lows down here. Let's just put a box up here because, you know, boxes are nice. Boxes are nice. As long as we don't go below the box down here over here, you know, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. There is short term, everything is fine. Long term, you know, everything is, you know, looking more than fine because you know we got time. We got time. Maybe we're just waiting for the 50 moving average and consolidating up here at the top before the blast up towards the upside. Everything looks fine. Of course, on the weekly time frame, there has been, and right now it does look like it's gonna stand like this. This looks like it's, you know, creating rejection up here. Still 3 days left, but it looks like it's creating rejection on the 250 moving average up here. The first candle is not rejection, it's just a tap up here on moving average. We did the same double move up here. Right now pulling a little bit back, but you can see here, even on the weekly time frame, you can pull back all the way down to, you know, 21.7 or something like that. You can pull back a lot before you actually get into some kind of bearish momentum, bearish trend, right? Because it's 10 moving average, we got a 20 moving average up here. So, you know, by the time you get down here, like it's 20k, 21k. Can we pull down to 21k? We can, as long as we don't create a lower low down here. We can pull back and then pull back above it. You know, we can hit it with a wick or something like that and pull back, and still got some kind of higher high up here. And we got already a higher high up here, you know, so there's some kind of, you know, uptrend over here that's happening. It can take a little bit while. It can definitely take a little bit while, but there is nothing like it's too early to talk about, you know, any kind of bearishness, any kind of 10 12k levels. And right now, you know, nothing is broken. Nothing is broken. Are there any announcements today? Not that I know of, but you know, I'm not that, you know, good with you know, announcements, stuff like that. Morning, Mark. Binance made a deal with someone. It's on Crypto Panic. Not sure exactly what it means though. Interesting. Let's check it out. Crypto Panic. For you guys that don't know what Crypto Panic is, Crypto Panic is a news aggregator website. Binance Exchange and the French payment provider Ingenico have struck a deal that will let customers pay for goods and services in crypto. Per Ingenico press release and a report from Binance app. Yeah, the deal involves Binance Payments arm, Binance Pay. The companies believe. Yeah, so this thing that Binance have right now called Binance Pay, like Apple Pay or Google Pay, right? They had a Binance Pay. you know, they're shilling this all over the world right now. I know in Dubai they started, you know, accepting Binance Pay and stuff like that, right? So they're just making more and more deals. Like it's nothing big, but it's, you know, it's another win for Binance. Small win, but on a way to a victory, you know, big victory. There has also been this Polygon co-founder Senep Nailwal said Ethereum would emerge as the dominant smart contract protocol with all other competing layers once falling by the wayside. Sees no future for Solana, Aptos, Avalanche, Cardano. So, this is bearish. Polygon you know, but he didn't put Polygon in the same room as Solana, Aptos, Avalanche, Cardano. Now I don't understand, you know, these you know, fundamentals of these kind of things. So there is that. Big dump over here. Fast dumps don't often, you know, live. This might be some kind of very, you know, generational, you know, 5 minutes dip. You can see up here is dipping very hardly right now, overextending on the time frames down here. Big moves towards downside. Getting people, you know, it's a quite big move. Like entirety of. Let's see the volume up here. Yeah, big volume up here. This is gonna pull back, I think. This is gonna pull back. This is a quite big drop up here. Like over here we didn't have that big drop. This is like, you know, 2% drop up here, but this drop over here, yeah, 1.5%. like it's big drop, big volume up here also kicking in right now. So the question is where the bottom is on this move up here. This is gonna pull back, guys. This might be a very tradable move. Very tradable move when you find the bottom. So this right now, you know, this is a panic selling right now happening. Bitcoin drop quickly. Yeah, if it drops quickly, that's bad. If it drops slowly, that's good, right? No, if it drops quickly, that's good. If it drops slowly, that's bad, because this bleeding can actually go for a long time and then it can drop big time, right? But you can see up here, we bled a little bit and right now it dropped big time, you know, very, very fast. This is a 1 hourly time frame, so we haven't actually broken a lot of stuff. We just dropped big time. Let's see, 4 hourly time frame just got rejected big time towards downside up here. Just a second. Yeah. So I don't think there will be any kind of divergence up here. It might be divergence up here at the bottom down here. We're gonna see how this actually plays out. But it's a big fast drop. It's big fast drop, and these big fast drops, of course, get you know, pullbacks towards upside. But this is a 5-minute pullback, guys. This is a 5-minute pullback. But it might be because over here we went into some kind of, you know, some kind of channel over here where we had a big drop, big free drop. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Maybe it goes a little bit lower before it goes towards upside, but it might be actually good, a good long position over here. So you're gonna see that, but we are not focusing on these small time frames, even these 4-hourly time frames. The daily time frame still got, you know, 12 hours left. So we're gonna see how much we actually drop, right? We're gonna see how much we actually drop. But we, you know, we did what we, you know, needed to do. We broke the, you know, we broke this support level down here. We retest that right now. We're pulling back. The big question is this support gonna hodl right now, or are we gonna go lower? On the 4-hourly time frame, this is gonna happen, so you're gonna see it a lot quicker than before, right? On the 4-hourly, this is gonna happen. So if you see the 4-hourly go, you know, down here or something like that, with some kind of, you know, some kind of divergence up here on the chart, that might actually be good. If you see some kind of week where it just pulls right back up again, that might also be good. As long as we don't close down here and then, you know, consolidate and then continue towards downside, that's, you know, that would be, you know, bad on the short term scale. But right now everything looks fine. Even this drop towards downside, you know, you can't panic every single time you have, you know, a couple of percentage drop towards downside. Like we are still at, you know, right now at 23-24k level. I mean, literally just 1,000 away from shy of 25k. Ja.
Men får låna och spela Among Us. Det var det.
På Switch?
Ja, på den.
Ja, men så deler dere. Du får han etterpå, så bytter dere om.
Men da blir det ikke litt kjedelig for meg.
Så la det bli kjedelig. Jeg sa nei. Jeg kan spille Switch. So, we can't panic every single time we get a, you know, we have a 2% drop. I mean, it's not life worth living. This is, you know, 1.5%, this is 1.1% up here. Even if you take from the top to the bottom, like it's, you know, it seems like a big drop up here. 4% drop, like, but you know, this is from the week to the week, right? You know, these small drops, like, we can't panic every single time. Like, imagine if we panicked every single time on every single red candle up here, like, no. Wow, big dump. It's not a big dump, it's a small dump. It's a fear dump. It's a fear dump. And right now it's gonna go up here, right? We can even put a long position up here. Can you put a long position up here? I don't know. Double wick down there. People are in fear. People are mass selling up here. Big selling, sell off up here. Very, very nicely. On 1 hour, 1 minute time frame, of course. 5 minutes. 1 minute left. There you go. Guys, there are levels that need to be broken for us to be bearish on the daily time frame. You know, there is something that needs to be, you know, broken. And when I say broken, we need to close below these levels, because wicks will always wick below certain support levels and stuff like that. Get you out, you know, pick up the liquidity and so forth, so forth. So going down, you know, dips are normal, but breaking certain support levels that are very important is not normal, and that's when you're gonna panic. Right now I'm not panicking. That said, guys, I thought we could do a little bit, you know, more about, you know, look at more about the divergence and stuff like that. That's why I started talking up here about that. Most interesting when it comes to divergence up here is the 3-day chart. I'm just gonna say, you know, show you quickly that 3-day chart up here. So if you dip a little bit more towards downside over here, there will be a huge divergence on the chart up here, bullish, hidden bullish divergence. So if you dipped, you know, something like, you know, 22.7 or something like that down here, there might be a huge bullish divergence that actually might just pump us towards the upside. But you know, we are not really big fans of divergences, but you know, we do tend to check it out. Is there any difference between Marcus FOB and I don't know? Bit liquidity lays 21.5, but I hope you don't grab that. It could do it. 21.5 is low. 21.5 is low. But yeah, you understand there is liquidity below these levels. Like, there is always liquidity, but you already picked the liquidity below these levels. Right now I'm pulling up here, you know, picking up liquidity up here, but you know, there is always liquidity we picked. There is no such thing. Well, big dump. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Looks like it's trying to initiate breakout. I'm gonna leave you with this up here right now. I'm gonna leave you with this, and wow, this is gonna pump. I'm gonna leave you with this, and you know, you might do whatever you wanna do. You know, go watch the charts, trade, do whatever you wanna do, but you know, that's it for me. Guys, I'm gonna go and, you know, put in a trade. Captain is in the chat. Captain, have a nice day. Have a nice day, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go watch the charts and maybe put in a trade or two, you know, and you know, take 5-minute break. But yeah, wow, it's going below. No, it's not. It's fear. Doesn't matter. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.